everybody. This is the House of Kings.
And today we have a very, very special guest.
Yes.
I'm actually a little nervous on this one, my friend.
There's no introduction for this man.
There isn't, but we have to. Why? Because this man is a pioneer of the new wave of bachata.
Revolutionary.
One of the pioneers.
Revolutionary. Vision.
On the side, alongside with Aventura, Extreme, El Grupo Envy, Monchi Alexandra, Dominic Marte. Just there's a whole list. Bachata Heights. There's a whole list of people that were in that movement in the beginning when bachata switched to mainstream, I believe.
I think it's more popularity because it was the classic, and then it went from classic to the modern age, like going more ecstatic and more live and stuff like that.
Johnny, I wish.
Stop being so nervous.
Listen, I wish Adriel was here.
Es que ahí está frío, está frizando para allá.
He's freezing his ass off in New York. But listen, we have a legend in the studio.
I know. So introduce him.
You know who he is?
I'm waiting for you to tell me.
I'm going to let you know right now.
Go.
El compadre mío, Eunel Nueva Era.
Welcome, bro.
Hey,
Welcome.
I like that introduction.
¿Te gustó?
Yeah, thank you. Before anything, thank you for inviting me.
No. Thank you, bro. Thank you for taking...
We made it happen, Compi.
We did. Finally. It's been in the plans, and tú sabes, a veces the schedules don't line up, and por fin te tenemos aquí. And para básicamente, hay muchas personas, a lot of people out there that are very curious about Eunel Nueva Era, but not just Eunel Nueva Era, the band Nueva Era, And
I know I am, because I heard you guys. Oh. And you guys really, really next level.
Next level.
So I told them last episode that I was like, I'm really interested in this, really excited about this.
If you will only know how many times me and him were texting back and forth, changing days.
Well, and people are gonna laugh, I know, but people are gonna laugh. We just found out that we're like not even 20 minutes away from each other. Yeah. So we're like, oh my God.
You guys are like neighbors, like literally.
I'm preparing myself, and next thing I know, I hit GPS around the corner. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be
the fastest.
Ay, Dios mío. I just want to, jump into one question that, para que la gente, quizá they don't know, but before we started recording, we started promoting the social media. What, those followers, those fans that are very curious about Nueva Era and Eunel Nueva Era.
Yeah.
We had, asked what type of questions would you like for us to ask Eunel? And one of them from NYC Monster 139. He goes, who inspired you, Eunel, to pick up the guitar?
Okay, I think that question does have the answer to that question has a timeline. Okay. What inspired me first was my own family. You know that La Familia Nosotros, by the way, this is Spanglish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that our family, there's a whole bunch of musicians. My inspiration was Ricky, Henry, Tony, all the way to my dad played a little bit of guitar, my uncle, Evelio. Shout out to my uncle Evelio. That was my first inspiration to even pick it up and started playing.
And by the way, those who don't know those names, they're actually our blood-related cousins, in addition to my biological brother, Henry.
Nice.
Yeah, so, cuando hacíamos juntilla, family get-togethers, they'll play the guitar and sing, and I'm like, I want to do that. Mm-hmm. Nice. And later on, I found out that I did have the talent for that.
Okay.
Cool.
So I give it to them first.
Está bien. I mean, I feel we're influenced in a way as we grow up you know, we look at the older generation and we try to observe and copy, what we're basically surrounded with. And we were surrounded with musicians.
Yep.
And I remember, and you're gonna laugh at this.
Oh man.
You're gonna you're gonna laugh at this. I remember our first performance together.
Ooh, that's exciting, actually.
Do you remember it?
Which one was it?
We were 8 years old, my friend, and we have a cousin that back in the day he was the DJ of every house party we ever created as a family, Orlando. And there was a song that we used to love. Que en ese tiempo no sé si era que estaba pegado or whatever the case may be, but the tune of that song, which was "Show Me Love" from Robin S. And every time there was a gathering.
You mean the dancing?
The dancing.
Oh my God.
Listen.
We were dancers before we anything else.
And then Jay taking it to the extreme. I'm thinking it's like a performance I never heard of.
No.
I'm starting to remember now.
This is the stage in our lives where we broke that barrier of stage fright, como quien dice. Performing in front of people.
Cuando terminaste usando el pampe.
Yeah, we were like 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Yeah. And every time there was a family gathering, nosotros coordinamos, let's do it, in this party, whatever. We talked to Orlando, the DJ, our cousin. He'll be like, yeah, and like, let me know, and I'll do the cue, and we set everything up, like professionally almost.
Yeah.
We were just kids. Y cuando le hacíamos el cue a Orlando, we will come up while everybody's probably settled. In the moment that everybody was settling down, probably eating something, a snack or whatever, there's always that time in the party where people settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
And eat. Ahí es que rompíamos nosotros.
Sale gente de la cocina.
Diablo.
But it wasn't only that; it was merengue too, right? We used to like dance merengue.
I think there was a playlist. That was a playlist because I think we started off with "Show Me Love," and then we ended it with merengue.
I think there's some videos around there still.
There is. I know. I'm sure there is. But those were the origins. Basically our first performances together.
I never thought of it that. Se fue acordarme.
Yeah, there you go.
Sabe que uno borra ya.
Yeah, imagínate.
Actually, we have another question. It's from its_Diego. When will we see a big collab?
A big collab. This is interesting because I have 3 phases. I'm a guitarist, producer, and writer. Collab as a guitarist, ya hay mucho.
Yeah.
Romeo, Royce, Mike Towers. A collab as an artist, a big collab. I don't have anything planned, but I'm open to it. If it's something that makes sense and the song sounds good and me and the other artist, click talent-wise, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm open for it 100%.
Okay.
Cool.
Nothing planned yet, but I'm open for it.
Okay.
You got any stories that come to mind back in the Nueva Era days?
I have so many stories. We're
reminiscing right now, fellas. Everybody,
give me like what type of topic?
Anything that you remember.
Even though I have those in the back of my head.
Okay, so I got a question. So when Jay came into Nueva Era, you guys were together. What was something that you guys? Because I feel like as musicians, you go through the highs and lows. We all know this. At the lowest point between the both of you, what do you feel like? You hit the low that you thought it was like rock bottom, but then you automatically went back high.
I think that rock bottom spot was when his brother left the group.
Okay.
That's what we were not even performing. I was just trying to figure out, the next project, the next album.
Okay.
And I always knew that Jay had had a talent of harmonizing. He's very good harmonizing. Whoever doesn't know, te hace
Okay.
la primera, and he go under, do the harmony. Él
Nice.
tiene ese conocimiento, él tiene ese oído para
Sí.
harmonize. So I don't remember how was it that we just decided to pick up again.
I do. You know, it was a rough time in my life, actually. Back in 03, 04, 05, when I used to live in Kendall, Miami with Henry. And then like in 05, I remember that, you know, I was in a little bit of a dark place in my life. And you called me. Not just you, but
Yo borro. He would know about that, and it's basically, y más que se trata de él.
yeah. You
yeah.
called me. You called me. You know, alongside two other people that called me for other things, but you specifically called me to say, Jay, I'm thinking about putting the group together again, maybe a new project, and I want to do it with you. But I would love for you to move back to Jersey so we can do it together, you know, and bring Nueva Era back alive again, or keep Nueva Era alive, you know, ya que todavía we were still, you know, in that stage where people still knew who Nueva Era was. And I go, yeah, no problem. That was like he was like the last straw, because aside from those other people that called me, it was like we miss you. You need to come back and this and that. But he was like the last person that called me, and I was like, he was basically the one who convinced me. Not just because I love music and because I've always wanted to be, you know, el frente de Nueva Era.
Yeah.
But because I kind of needed that push, like the ese amor. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I moved, and ahí fue que nació entonces el dúo Nueva Era, Eunel y Jay.
And even after that, we started doing an album, and then we signed with what was it, a label from Salvador, and we released the new chapter. So it was a complete
Salva Vision, I think it was
Vision,
called.
We did a video. We got on the radio again.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a pretty cool pivot point from that spot that you asked.
But
for.
in that moment, I remember we were still, before we even signed, we were still figuring it out as a duo.
It's a duo, yeah.
And we went. There was there was plans to go to DR and promote the duo,
Which we went.
which we did.
Yeah.
You know, no fue como que the way we wanted to you know, represent, go over there, you know, but you know, I felt like we did, you know, make some noise, got heard, pero no como queríamos. I feel. And then when we got back to the States, we was like, we need to go back to the Nueva Era roots. We got to find a way where people are gonna, you know, want to hear us and want to get to see us live.
Move forward with the
And
album.
move forward with the album.
Project.
And ahí fue que, en ese tiempo, el que nos estaba manillando era un amigo de la familia que se llamaba Vitico.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was him or you. I'm not sure who brought it up, but somebody said, why don't we, or maybe it was the label that Vitico was talking to at the time.
Yeah, we all chipped in and said we need to back the girl.
Yeah.
Anel, and then
Que Nueva Era was known as the trio, that we needed the female, you know, and that's when we, you know, decided to call our homegirl Anel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She committed. She came from Miami to New Jersey, and finished the album. Did a photo shoot video, and we got on the road, start promoting, did our thing.
Yeah.
The one thing I will ask, because the reason why I asked that, because it takes a very special artist to know where he could go, especially in music. Because there's a lot of people that like, I can't. This hit rock bottom. I'm not gonna do that again. And in your case, that didn't happen. You know, for me personally, asking you, because I was an artist, where did you know for sure that this is the path for you, that even though you hit the failures and you hit the rock bottom, that you're like, you know what, this is in my blood, I got to keep doing this?
With time, I noticed that there's a music industry and there's a talent.
Yes.
In my case, the talent wasn't the one that failed. It was the business side of it.
Gotcha.
So I knew that I had to gather myself, because I also, just like he said, I was like in a little depression mode.
Yeah.
For about a year. I knew that that's the part that needed to be fixed. So
Gotcha.
I had to keep going until I figured that out.
Yeah, we remember. Yeah, when we tried the second time as a group, and it didn't work out how we wanted to. But again, we made noise. We threw a little bit of that spark back. We were touring. We were performing, and it was fun. Recorded the album,
Promoting on TV,
Univision.
We did back to the usual how I was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
And then
so we were back doing our
thing. But then we got a phone call with the record label saying that they went bankrupt or something.
Yeah, something like that. Or
something like
that.
Sí me acuerdo.
So after all that hard work, and we were like, como que uno que se decepciona un poco, and I think after that, that's when we decided to, like, you know what, he's gonna go ahead and do his own thing, and I went to do her own thing, and I went to be Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay.
Don't.
But that's the music. I mean, the music industry, how you said earlier, has its highs and its lows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different aspects, a lot of different things that's going on, and they have to be playing right for things to happen. That's just the way.
No, I agree. The reason why I asked, because as an artist, I know a lot of artists out there get very frustrated and everything, but I feel like the politics of the music industry, once you could blow by that, you could flourish, and you're living proof right now. Like your determination, your gut, your feelings, listening to yourself, and keep going through what you went through. Yeah. I mean, look where you're at today.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's also, I think it has to do with a lot of the mind power, and and the emotional intelligence. I know that I'm capable of doing things.
Yes.
So, and then besides the love that I have for music, I do music is for the love, and I still do music is for the love, not for the business. Si fuera por el business, yo había dejado esto hace mucho tiempo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love music.
I agree.
Is there anything that you regret in the past, or that you would have done differently?
Personal or in the industry?
In the industry.
Con Nueva
Era.
Ponerle un poquito más de atención, again, al lado del negocio.
Mm-hmm.
Because your brother was in charge of everything.
Right.
I was just, 18, 17-year-old kid from Franklin Township that just wanted our album right next to Anthony Santos and Raulín.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all I really wanted.
So you didn't have the business mind of it. You had the artist mind of it.
Exactly.
So
the business part was his brother, el que era compañero mío, Henry. He would take care of everything. Now but I guess I let time fly by, and I nunca me
no le pusiste mucha atención.
Exacto, del lado de negocio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, hey, and that, I can't blame anyone but me on that part.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I also think hearing your story and everything, I mean, it sounds to me it's a good thing that it happened, because it made you stronger. It made you,
of course.
Mm-hmm.
So with low blows always comes really high highs. So
very well said. Yep.
Yeah.
See it.
Mm-hmm. I have another question from a follower, a fan.
Be careful with the questions. I saw a few ones there. It's an inside joke. Nothing bad.
There's one here that said that's asking you, do you have a hairy ass?
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one where we're like, oh God, here we go.
I have an answer to that.
Hey, yo.
It's called this.
Yeah, un tragadito ahí.
Oh my goodness, these people with these questions, huh?
I wonder who it was.
It's anonymous.
Next.
Gotcha.
Okay, next one. It's from Joshua _ G20. What inspired you to be a bachatero?
Okay. That's part of the answer that we did earlier. Because besides the fact that I had cousins that play merengue, my uncle Evelio, he was a bachatero, like from the 70s, from the 80s,
roots.
from the roots. Amargue, guitarra de nylon, and also listening to Anthony Santos, Raulín, and Luis Vargas, the Three Kings.
Yeah, definitely.
But mainly Raulín is what made me actually even want to sing, because I was just a guitarist.
I have to ask this because what about Raulín draw you to Raulín? I gotta ask this.
Yo creo que el sentimiento. To me, from those three Bachata Kings, I call them Bachata Kings.
Yeah.
He has the most romantic, more emotional bachatas in all three.
Okay.
Because for me, Luis Vargas drew to me because when the bachata wasn't, but when he threw merengue down, bro, and un bachata merengue, bro, and it's just the way he changed and everything, it just drove me crazy.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Anthony Santos, way up there. Him and Raul, they're all up there. But for me, because I grew up with merengue, típico, and then I went to the bachata.
Oof. You got típico in your blood, man.
It's there. But when I heard bachata merengue for the first time in vivo, that thing just like...
That changed the game for you.
It drew me. It drew me really closer into the guitar, bachata, because everybody knew bachata, but when you hit the merengue part of it, bro, and then they were going nuts. They were going 7-8 minutes long.
Oh yeah, they were going.
They were going crazy, and I'm
especially live.
Yeah.
All three, they had their own magic. Everybody,
Yeah.
they have their own identity, and I got something out of all three.
Ladies and gentlemen, just real quick, sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry about the background noise.
So whoever wants to come to my house, don't come to my house because I got a 130-pound Cane Corso here. So yeah,
We're highly protected here.
yeah,
Yes.
very, very highly security system.
That's sorry, continue.
Yeah, so I was saying those three kings, Raulín was the one that pushed me to be a bachatero artist.
Okay.
As a singer, I would see this guy live and I want to sing like him.
Okay.
Tener el mismo sentimiento.
I remember we've seen him, like, I remember our first time seeing him live.
Yeah.
Both of us
In New
together.
Jersey.
Nice.
In New Jersey.
Nice.
Yo, I remember
So that's a good question. Who, and I'm not talking about, it doesn't have to be them, but who did you talk to, got advice from that, made you go to where you're at right now? Like, especially like where you're at right now in your career in music.
Oh man, that's a collective mucha gente, porque mi papá, he was always there from the beginning. Incluso cuando yo tenía que tocar a los 13 años, they would let me in the club. He had to come with me.
So you're like an Eddie Murphy. You were young, they had to let you in the club so you could play. Damn. Okay. All right, cool.
Everybody, even his dad gave me advice. Everybody. I had a lot of good personal strength advice.
Nice.
Because everybody was pushing. My cousins were pushing.
So that's the difference, because when I was playing growing up, it was only family, and they never pushed me to go play out. It was always just the family.
And those are the first people that you need to support, because that's your platform.
Yeah.
If you don't have your family supporting you, it's gonna be tough.
No, definitely.
Your family, your hometown, your people.
Yeah, because I don't know, because I think as a Dominican, I feel like music is drawn to us different, because the island itself is so different with music. I mean, if you look at music in general, you have salsa for Latinos, merengue, bachata, and reggaeton, right? Out of all those four, the Dominicans are two, merengue y bachata. and we've led that platform for years. And mind you, we borrowed from like Bachanato, for bachata and stuff like that. But we led the encore for bachata and merengue for years. Look at right now with Cardi B and Prodigio and Saturday Night Live. How did that make you feel as an artist seeing that?
Man. I'm a Típico fan, and I always knew that Típico could be international. Just needs to be in the right lights.
Yes,
That's the perfect setting for
Típico. Adding to that is what I was talking to you about. Behind the scenes, is that how, and we probably talked about it in an episode that we did. That Saturday Night Live is such an iconic platform.
Yeah.
To see Dominicans taking the stage
as a performance.
As a musical
Not
performance. Only that, Típico out of all genres.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Típico has been in the back burner for such a long time.
Yes.
It's proven though. Let's not forget about Fulanito.
No,
he
definitely
did something that made it.
He was trying to make it international. He did. But it was like
it was fusion. It was retouched.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like an artist like Cardi B, like for instance, like she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to bring that culture there, but she did.
She represents.
Yes.
I got to give it to her on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like...
The repercussion of that the next day, bro, everybody was posting, sharing. Yeah. It became a cultural thing.
Yeah. And as a Dominican, it makes me happy.
I'm proud.
Like, you know what I mean? Because that's like... And I just wanted to know, as an artist, that's why I was asking you that question. Because I can imagine you watching that as an artist, like, oh, damn, like, this is the future now. Coming up, you know what I mean? Like the doors are opening up even more now.
Yeah, well, as a bachatero, we haven't had the chance. Pero as an artist from the Dominican Republic, claro, yo me levanté y lo puse en YouTube en grande.
No, claro. Celebrate. No, pero tú dijiste que as a bachatero you didn't have a chance, pero
none of us had a chance.
I don't think I have seen the bachata in SNL.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but when it comes to the genre itself, I feel like Romeo Santos put it in the map.
No, of course.
I know he did something in Jimmy Fallon. I saw it.
That's another iconic show.
Yeah. So I know he did something on Jimmy Fallon, but as far as Saturday Night Live, I'm not sure.
No, I haven't seen. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that would be another epic move from Romeo if he does have a chance to go to Saturday Night Live and just, give that bachata that extra push. I mean, that doesn't need much. Because everybody knows what bachata is.
Like he said himself and I agree with him, is a little bit underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with him.
Especially, when you go out, it's either house music, reggaeton, or Latin. So, I mean, you have your other cultures, but go to Miami. How many places you go that have all the dancing stuff, and even New York, Miami, Los Angeles, they all have that. So I do agree with him that aspect that it's still underrated, and there's still work to be done in the background of it. But I do,
at a certain level, it's still a little bit underground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Well, that's let me ask this real quick from Fraley_L_F.
Fraley el F.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fraley.
Yeah. What will it take to have you come do an unplugged in New Jersey? Let me set it up.
I didn't see that question, but all we gotta do is let's hop on the phone, man. Let's get something going. Jersey is a place that saw the whole Nueva Era,
the whole movement. The whole movement
growing. So
yeah, bro.
Ya tú sabes, white chocolate.
Ya tú sabes.
He said white chocolate.
That's my white chocolate right there. No homo.
Hey, yo.
You were late on that one again.
I did.
Stop being so late.
Another question from one of our followers, Jose Duran, or through here will be Jose Durvn. He goes, and it looks like it's two questions in one, but we're just gonna do one for now. interested in how it is on working with Romeo, because you did work with Romeo in a few projects, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
That guy. What was that?
No, I'm saying that is interesting because I want to know what's the mindset working with him.
Bro, I've never seen a person so focused. Like, I don't even want to interrupt the guy. He's focused.
But focus on how, like writing, or focus on just everything.
On the whole view of how everything is coming out
So he's really involved in everything
from A to Z.
That's insane.
Yeah, and backwards. If you want to add a little bit more.
Wow.
So focused, I don't want to even interrupt him. That's
Wow.
that's what it is.
But I guess for a person like him, because I mean, his music is so well known and so he's the king. That you've hit so many hits that the next one I feel like it's a what could I do next?
But I'm pretty sure he's thinking about that too. Like, okay, I have all these hits, todo éxito. What I'm doing now, there's a better what's out there already. I'm pretty sure all that stuff is going through his mind.
I mean, you working with him as far as like the music goes. Like, what do you feel is the hardest thing when you work with someone, like especially like him? Like, he's telling you his vision. Like, how hard is it to break down, and how hard is it to put it together?
I think it's easy with him because he has, from what I've seen, he has the vision already set.
Got you.
So he kind of you ever seen the little bowling ball when you go bowling, que pa niño?
Oh, the lanes already
like
pop up.
He has that when I'm there, or when whoever he gets, because he already knows what he's trying to do. So si no se sale lo que lo está haciendo o lo que él quiere ver,
okay,
he'll let you know.
Okay,
pero it's easy because he has his vision already.
Nice.
And me, I think I'm very good playing back what somebody has in their mind at the moment.
Okay. Got you.
I have a question. We already know Eunel Nueva Era from the past. We already know the Nueva Era movement. What I want to know is now, and maybe the viewers and the listeners, what is Eunel Nueva Era today? What is he up to? Like, what are his hobbies now? And are you still performing? Are you still making music? Like, what's Eunel Nueva Era doing now?
As far as performing, I do perform, not as much as I should, but I should never stop performing, because I did stop for a year or two. And advice to guitarists, bachateros: if you stop playing live, you get a little bit slow. So hay que estar activo siempre. As far as still music, I do produce. I write for other people. I do a lot of arrangements. Bueno, ya que estamos de Romeo, his latest album with Prince Royce, Better Late Than Never. Ahí tengo dos temas que yo tuve el honor de grabar guitarra y ayudar con el arrangement.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
So I'm trying to stay active en el lado de behind the scenes, que la producción y arreglo.
Nice.
I want to give a shout out to ustedes tienen unos fieles seguidores que son familia de nosotros. Thank you for the support.
Thank you. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
Jose Duran also wanted to say whatever happened to the girls from Nueva Era. Because there were two, which was Laura and Anel.
The girls, they branched off to do their own projects. Sea musical or their own personal projects. I think Anel, last time I spoke to her, she was living in Atlanta or something. Laura, I don't have no tengo contacto con Laura.
No,
Gotcha.
I think the last thing I heard about Laura was that she was a Zumba instructor.
Okay.
That's the last thing that I heard about Laura. But
Don't worry, I'll hit her up. I gotta, Rebajarme aquí.
Lara was a dear friend. Is a dear friend.
Deberíamos de ir para allá.
El otro traguito,
But yeah, they branched off to do their own thing.
I
Nothing negative that, ninguna discusión, nada de eso. Just,
You as an artist, I know the money was never there. It was always the passion of the music. Now that the music is there and you have that, how is the business side for you? Like, is it easier for you now in the business side?
yeah, it's easier.
Okay.
I know what's what. Especially like the production, the behind the scenes. Es un trabajo para mí.
Sí.
I know, I know how to approach the artist. Algunos me piden a consejo. I let them know, a little bit of knowledge that I have, but it's fast.
That's one thing because we don't have much time. But there's one thing that I would like for you to close with. What is an advice that you would give to these upcoming bachateros, such as Joey and Danny, Frias, right? And Nuevo in the game.
Frias. Yes.
And those upcoming artists that are out there right now, what type of advice would you give them?
Well, number one, I'm big on identity. Have your own sound, your own style. Don't carbon copy nobody else. You have the authority to be yourself.
Yeah.
Y la otra es perseverancia. El que dure más, el que gana. El dominicano le gana a la película, le dice la película, llama la película. You have to convince people that you are it. That takes time.
Excellent.
It takes time throughout the years for them to see you on stage. Oh, look at this guy. He's still doing music. So he is the artist that's happening. His career is working.
Yeah.
That's what una película.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think right now we are going to go to something very special. You would like to perform any of your past songs or new songs that you have now, whatever it is that you would like to give the viewers, because I know they're dying for you to touch that guitar and do something with it. I know I am.
Shit, I've been dying for like an hour already, bro. I'm
gonna think.
I'm gonna fill up again because I'm gonna enjoy this one.
All right.
I'm gonna think which one they would like to. I know it's not gonna be the common ones.
We're gonna set this up.
I'll be thinking in the meantime.
All right. Bueno, señores, ha llegado el momento de darle algo muy especial a la gente, algo que a lot of people ain't waiting for the House of Kings to provide, right?
Well, I'm truly honored and very happy and ecstatic, and I'm geeking out right now. I am. I'm truly geeking out because I'm a music guy.
Oh,
but this is a personal performance and the first time ever in the House of Kings.
Yes, definitely the first time ever performance, and not the last, of course.
But I feel like with you guys, it's always breaking the walls. So it's the first time for everything.
Breaking the barriers.
Exactly. Well, breaking the walls, barriers, whatever you want to call it.
All right. Well, without further ado, Eunel Nueva Era and your boy Jay.
I'm just sitting here watching.
AKA Rum DMJ.
Hey, I'm just being a little... Ay.
Una vida nublada, un corazón sin rumbo, los días sin un sol, mirando todo oscuro, y miro hacia el cielo, y solo veo el suelo, respiro bien profundo, y en mi garganta un nudo, esperando el pasado, no pierdo la esperanza, un deseo cobarde, un consejo de nadie, mil lágrimas por días, mil llantos por minutos, sentir lo que no existe. Debes estar feliz, arruinaste mi vida, me cambiaste la alegría por el dolor. Mi destino es sufrir, ay, lloro más cada día, ausente la alegría, presente el dolor. Ausente el amor, presente el dolor. ausente el amor, presente el dolor. Tus ojos me tienen loco. When they go in front of mine, I would give my all por ser el amor de tu sueño y que solo tú pienses en mí. It's like a dream. Dame un espacio en tu corazón para demostrarte todo lo que siento. Oh baby, please let me know so that I can be part of your life. Dame solo una mirada que con esos ojos me va a hipnotizar. And then I can dream into your arms and never again look back. Ha pasado un año y estoy recordando when you used to be by my side. La primera vez que nos besamos and the first time that she was mine. Mi corazón se está ahogando thinking of all the things that we went through. Era el día de su cumpleaños, solo pensaba en comprarte un regalo, pero recibí esa triste noticia de my love EP6. Dios mío, dime por qué te la llevaste. She was my love, she was my everything. Daría todo por estar a su lado and to kiss her at least once. Dios mío, dime por qué te la llevaste. Daría todo por estar a su lado and to hear her voice once again.
Damas y caballeros, Eunel Nueva Era. It's been a pleasure.
Hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more of this.
Ya ustedes saben. Eunel, muchas gracias. And we are out.
Out.